Hello friends, I am Parika Pandey. In this session, we learn about the Python idealists, means what kind of idealists we can use for creating the Python program. So I will explain all the idealists, and as per that you can choose which idealist for which work. Okay, like Python ideally is used for the basic scripting. So I will explain that things in this session. So we will start with the ideally. So for creating the Python program, these are the Python idealists. One is the Python tool, then Pycharm, Visio code or Visual Studio Code, Sublime, Jupyter Notebook, Anaconda and Miniconda. I will explain all the tools in detail, and then I will explain in this session what tools you have to choose for which work. So let's start with the overview of these tools. So let's start with all the tools. First, I will explain you what is the Python tool. So Python tool is the Python IDE which we get from the Python official website. It's a python.org. So in this IDE you can write any kind of basic Python program and also automation scripting program and also the GUI application you can create by using of the Python tool. Now the next is the Pycharm, Visio code and Sublime. So if you are working in the website design, so the Pycharm, Visio code and Sublime is good tool. Why we can say it is a best tool for website designing? Because of its structure. So I will show you the what kind of structure is used in Pycharm, Visio code and Sublime. The next, the Jupyter Notebook tool. This is mainly used for data science and basic machine learning work. And if you are creating the program for higher technologies like deep learning, then advanced machine learning or AI, so for that Anaconda and Miniconda is the best tool. So why we can say that for basic Python programming the Python tool is the best tool? Because in the Python tool there are all the features available. Secondly, Python tool is the open source, means it's a free of cost you can get from the internet. So you can easily get it from the internet and you can access all the features of it. In that tool we can easily do the debugging also, we can create the different basic Python program also, and all the library files you can easily access in it, and in that the Python documentation is also available. So we can say the Python tool is the best tool for basic Python programming, automation scripting and GUI application. GUI application means graphic user interface application. In Python mainly the GUI application we can create by using of the tkinter module. This is mainly the inbuilt library module. Now the next is the website design. In the website design, like here Pycharm, Visual Studio Code or Visio code or Sublime tool is used. Why this tool is used? So if you see the Pycharm structure, so in that the project module with its file you can select in Pycharm, Visio code and Sublime. In all these three tools you can easily open the project module and you can check any file of it. In this you can easily open the HTML file, JavaScript file and Python file. In the Visual Studio Code or Visio code you can open the different language files. So because of that we are mainly using this tool for website design, because in the Python website design what happened, as per the structure of MVT of Python module there is a database folder is different. If we will see the website structure in Python, so it is based on the MVT architecture. MVT architecture means what? The database folder is different, the action folder is different, then HTML file folder is different, JavaScript file or CSS file folder is different. So here what happened, it is like a module based. Module based means what? In the project folder there are different folder is available and we have to write or edit the code in any of file. Okay, so we want to see all the files together at same place. Okay, so the Pycharm, Visual Code and Sublime has this facility to open the multiple files at a one place. Secondly, this Pycharm and Visual Code is not a open source. Okay, it's not a free of cost. It is not available free in the market or in the internet. So what happened? You have to purchase it. Sublime is free, but in the Sublime, if you want to run any program, then what happened? You have to use the external interpreter. In the Visual Code, the same thing happened. You need to install the external interpreter. In the Pycharm, no need to use the external interpreter, but all these three tools are not free of cost. But yeah, if you are designing the website, so you can design the website in Python tool also and this tool also. But yeah, this is mainly what happened in Pycharm, Visual Code and Sublime. It is easy to use the codes. Okay, so I will explain you this. Here I have created one virtual machine. You can see in virtual machine Jupyter notebook is there, Pycharm is there, Visual Studio Code is there, and Anaconda prompt and Anaconda navigator is there. Okay, I will show you the structure of Pycharm, okay, which will help you to understand the why we are using the Pycharm for our project work, means website design work. The same structure is used in the Visual Studio Code also. So I'll show only the Pycharm tool to you. So in the Pycharm, you can see the Pycharm is open just like this. In Pycharm, it is loading the Python project folder which is available in your C drive. Okay. In Pycharm, here you can see in this place it is showing you the folder, and here the multiple file is available. You can click on any file, so its data is here, and when you run this file, like I am running this file, so I have to select this file, just go to run and run main or run, you can use anything. Okay, here it will give the file name. So after running the code, here it will show you the result. Okay, if you want to install any external library file, then you have to use this terminal. Here use the pip install library file name, like Django if I am using. So I have to write this file name and enter. So this library file will installed in Pycharm. Okay. So the same structure available for Visual Code. In the Sublime, it is mainly the manual kind of thing. Okay, Notepad++ kind of thing. So you can use the Pycharm as per your requirement, and some free of cost, or you can say the dummy Pycharm is available on the internet. You can use it, but yeah, you are not able to access all the features of Pycharm. And in the Pycharm website, there is a 30 days trial version is available. So you can use it and run your program and check how this tool is working. Okay, so in the Visual Studio also the same thing. You can open the folder, or you can create the new file or new folder. Okay, sorry, new file. In the new file, here all the files are coming. You can open that file here. Okay, and selecting the file, you get the result here. And when you run this tool, means by using of the run without debugging, you can run your program and see the result. So this is your Visio code. In that you can see it has also the same structure like a Pycharm. If you have a Java file, .NET file, C file, Python file, then you can use the Visio code. Visio code is the best choice for multiple language. So because of that, website design we are using this tool. Now next is the data science and basic ML work. We are mainly using the Jupyter notebook. So Jupyter notebook is what? For that you have to first install Python tool, and then by using of the pip install Jupyter notebook, in command prompt you can install the Jupyter notebook. So first of all you have to install the Python tool, then you have to install the Jupyter notebook by using of this command. Okay. After that, what happened, if you want to run the Jupyter notebook server, so you have to write down like this, Jupyter notebook. In the Jupyter notebook, what kind of structure is available? Here you can see, just go to the new, then Python. So in the Jupyter notebook, this kind of structure is there. Like if you want to write down the heading, like Python data analysis project. Okay, so you can select this cell as a markdown and then you can give the heading. Okay, and here you can write any program, like I am writing 2 plus 3 and run, so immediate it will give the result. So in the Jupyter notebook structure you can see we can add the headings, if you want to add the equations, if you want to add the images, everything you can do in the Jupyter notebook. And in the data analysis, what happened, we are first loading the data, then we are do the analysis on data. So immediate we want to see the result, like if I am writing any syntax, so immediate I want the result of that in the same screen. And after that I have to give some suggestions on the analysis, whatever analysis I have done. So in that I have to give the suggestion, and I have to write that suggestion as a image form, equation form and sentence form. So these things is available in the Jupyter notebook, because Jupyter notebook is work like a notebook. So for the data analysis work, we are mainly using the Jupyter notebook tool. You can use any tool, like if you want to run your data science program in the Python tool, it is possible. In Pycharm is also possible, Visio code is also possible, Sublime is also possible. But what happen, as per your requirement, if you choose the tool, then what happen, according to that it will take the space in your computer memory. Okay, so because of that you can save the memory space. So this is mainly the use of the Jupyter notebook. And next is the Anaconda and Miniconda. Anaconda and Miniconda, what is the difference between this tool? The Miniconda is the smaller part and Anaconda is the bigger part. Okay, if you are installing Anaconda or Miniconda in your home laptop, so this particular versions, or you can say this tool is mainly taking too much space of your laptop, so maybe after some time your laptop would be hanged. Okay, but why we have to use this tool in the deep learning, advanced machine learning and AI programming? Because in the some library files of Python like TensorFlow, Keras, okay, these files are mainly used for artificial intelligence and deep learning. Okay, so this files is mainly easily installed in Anaconda and Miniconda. If you are trying to install in Python tool, it is difficult to install, and secondly if it is installed, then it will not able, means we are not able to run any function of it, or we are not able to use any function of this tools. Okay, or this library files, which is easily installed in this two tools, and easily we can use any function of it. The secondly, in the Anaconda and Miniconda, you can easily create the different environments. So what happened, like you have an older version, it means what, if you have an older version, then you can create the different environment. So according to that it will give the library files version, older versions. Okay, so you can easily create that and use it. In Anaconda and Miniconda, the different tool is available, like spider tool is available. Okay, so in the spider tool you can write your program. In that Jupyter notebook is also available. So if you want to write your program in the Jupyter notebook, then you can use it. Okay. So I have explained you the Pycharm Visio code, Jupyter notebook, and this Anaconda Miniconda tool. Let's see the Python tool. Python tool is the Python ideally. So we can take this ideally from python.org website. And here in downloads, you can see download the latest version is available. You have to take this version and install it in your laptop. If you want to download the Pycharm, so here you can search the download version of Pycharm or 30 days trial version of Pycharm in Pycharm website, like here. So here 30 days trial version is available. You can use this version and you can create a different program or in it. And if you want to see the Anaconda, so after installation of Anaconda, Anaconda Navigator and Anaconda prompt is available. In the Anaconda prompt, you can write any Python program and it will work. Like I am writing, first you have to write Python word. Okay, so it will give you the Python ideally. Then you can directly use the Python ideally. Okay, like here I am opening the Python ideally, and here if I am writing the 2 plus 3, then it will give me the result. Okay, by using of the new file, I am writing the Python code and then run this code and see the result. Okay, so same thing you can do in the Python Navigator, Anaconda prompt. You can see the same thing in the Anaconda prompt, but you have to first select the ideally like Jupyter notebook, Spider or Python. Here I have selected Python ideally. So in the Anaconda, you can open the Python and then use it. Okay, this is mainly the Anaconda Navigator. In the Miniconda is what? The smaller version of Anaconda. Like Anaconda is taking the 40 GB of your laptop, so Miniconda will take only 10 GB. Okay, so by using of the Miniconda also you can satisfy your all the requirement of Anaconda. When Anaconda is opened, you can see its navigator is just like this. In the navigator, all the tools, whatever library files you can have you installed, all these details you can see in the Anaconda navigator. Okay, so here you can see this are the different tools. Like Pycharm you can use in the Anaconda. Qt console is available. It is the same like a Python ideally, and it is mainly used for PyQt. PyQt is mainly used as a GUI library file. It is external library file. Spider, okay, here this is also the Python tool. Here you can write your Python code, VS Code, then PowerShell prompt, okay, Jupyter notebook, Jupyter lab, CMD exe prompt. Okay, these are the different tool available. Okay, RStudio is mainly used for the data science programming and ML programming. If someone is try to learn Python but they are not able to learn Python, so at that time they are using the RStudio. Orange 3, okay, this is mainly the data mining framework. By using of that you can do the data analysis work. And one is the GlueVis. This is also the visualization tool. Okay, so in the navigator you can see the different tool, and you can use any of the tool for Python programming. Okay, so because of that Anaconda will take a more space. If you want to install the Anaconda or Miniconda, so just go to the Anaconda website. And here there is a download button. By using of that you can download its version and then install it in your laptop. In our next session we will learn how to install the Python tool, because this session is for the Python basic modules. So we will learn how to install the Python and how to write the basic Python program in it. Thank you.